Hi everyone, my name is Maratu Nafila and I'm 5 semester student today for my oral literature and storytelling midterm exam. I would like to share an inspirational story titled The Little Light Inside. This story reminds us that bravery doesn't always come from strength. Sometimes it's begins for a very small light inside our heart. Ladies and gentlemen, today I want to tell you a story about a small light. A light that lived inside a girl named Aruna. Aruna was an ordinary student. She was the smartest, not the most confident, and definitely not the brave. But she had something special, something very small, very quiet, right in her head. It the tiny light. Every time Aruna tried something new, the light flickered gently, as if saying, "Go on, try, you can do this." But Aruna rarely listened. One day at school, her teacher announced a storytelling competition. The classroom was instantly filled with excitement, except for Aruna, who froze in her seat. She didn't like standing in front of people. Her hand would shake, her voice would despair, and her mind would complain. When her friend encouraged her to join, Aruna simply smiled and sighed. "No, storytelling is not for me." That's right. When she got home, Aruna sat alone in her room. She felt disappointed with herself. She whispered, "Why I am always quiet?" And suddenly she heard something, not a real voice, but a warm feeling inside her chest. Her little light glowed softly. It felt as if the light was saying, "You don't have to be perfect, you just have to begin." Aruna closed her eyes, took a deep breath, and for the first time, she listened to it. The next day, she signed up for the competition. Of course, the journey was easy. She practiced every day, even when she was tired, even when her voice cracked. Sometimes she wanted to give up, but the little light always threatened, whispering, "Keep going, little steps are still steps." Finally, the day came. Aruna stood on the stage. Her head brooded so loudly she could almost hear echoing in the room. Her head trembled, her legs felt froze, but then the little light inside her shone brighter than ever. It reminded her of something important. Courage is not to absent or fear. Courage is choosing to continue despite the fear. Aruna lifted her hand. She began to speak. Her voice was small at first. The grew steadier and steadier and steadier. When she finished, the room was silent of a moment, and then applause filled this air. Not because she was perfect, but because she was brave. Aruna didn't win first place, but she won something much more important. She learned to trust the little light inside her. And from that day on, whenever things got hard, whenever life felt heavy or scary, Aruna would close her eyes and listen because she knew that as long as that little light was still glowing, she could always rise again. And so can we, because all of us, every one of us, carry a small light inside. All we have to do is believe in it. Thank you for listening. I hope this story can remind us that no matter how small our steps are, as long as we keep moving forward, we are already growing because sometimes the quickest light can guide us the fastest. Bye bye.